African parents push their daughters into early marriage without even thinking or asking themselves if these young ladies are mentally and emotionally ready to be in a man's house or to be married to a man. Why? My name is Amaka, and I am here to talk to you about African mothers who push their young daughters into early marriage because they feel or they want financial freedom from the so called in law, which may end up being a narcissist and then end up treating the daughter in a very wrong way in the marriage. Let me tell you something. As an African mom, before you let your daughter get into marriage, make sure she is financially independent. I am not saying you should let her have everything she wants in the world or let her make all the money she needs to make in the world. But at least let her have a source of income for herself to her name and working hard by herself. Let me tell you, it gives your daughter sense of value, sense of belonging, sense of responsibility in that marriage. I try sometimes to fathom why some African mothers just want to sell off their daughters or just want to give their daughters away into marriage because you are looking for um a financial back, what do I call it? A financial freedom or somebody that's going to be financing your family. Let me tell you, the same thing or the same money you are out there running after, your child can also make that money. Yes, your daughter have the potential to make that money that you think another man makes and wants to marry her and then eventually turns her into a slave in the marriage. Your son also has the potential, and if you don't have a son, let me tell you that your daughter can make even much more. All you need to do is encourage her, push her. Let me tell you a little bit of my story. I remember when I was much younger, I think I was 18 years old or thereabouts, and I had finished my OND in my polytechnic, and then I did my IT and eventually got a job. I started working before I went to the university, or I was working rather. I gained admission, so I was working and I was studying as well. Let me tell you something. At some point, my mom kind of started discouraging me that, oh, just focus on one, focus on one. And it was in my year one in the university that I got married because as at that time I was done with my OND, I had done my IT, I was working as well, and I got married. I'm not saying that my mom completely discouraged me from working or from earning or making something for myself, but she was on the side of, oh, just focus on school and marriage. And eventually I dropped my job, and that was how I lost my federal job. All right. Now, you don't know what the future holds for you. You don't know what the future holds for your daughter. Let me tell you, young ladies, build a brand for yourself. It is easier for you to build a brand for yourself when you are single than doing it when you are married. Now, I am not saying that there are no supportive men that are going to support you to build your brand if you're married to them. Of course, there are a lot of them out there that are going to support you to build a brand and even give you all the necessary financial support you need, emotional and psychological support you need. But I am saying that it is much more easier when you are single to build a brand. And for our young men out there, African men, please don't be afraid of getting married to a lady that is already made and has a name for herself. Now, the problem a lot of us have here is that a lot of ladies, when you start making money, you start becoming disrespectful. And this is where you see a lot of self-made ladies being single at a very matured age. I'm going to come to talk about that aspect in relationship where you see ladies being disrespectful to their men because they feel, oh, I am earning more than you, or oh, no, I already have a brand, or I am doing well for myself. Oh my gosh, no. If you want to follow the biblical pattern of marriage, you should know that as a woman, you are beneath or you are under, not directly under, not literally, because the Bible said you are by the side of your man, but you should know that the man is like the head, while you, the woman, you are like the neck. So if you use wisdom, you can actually twist your man whichever direction you want. But trying to be the captain of the ship, no. The Bible clearly made it clear that the man is the captain of the ship. So this brings me back to what I was saying, that African mothers, please let us give our children the support. I have started already. I have a daughter of 11 years old and I am pushing her as much as I can, supporting her to build her dreams. Starting from now, I'm not saying a young girl of 11 should be money conscious and all of that, but I am saying that it is very important to tell your daughters that they can do well like a man can do. All right? They can do that. They can earn for themselves. And it's going to be a very big plus on a man that is doing well, that his wife is also doing well. Imagine a man having a brand and a woman also building a brand for herself, and they come together. Oh my God, these are going to be giants, lions in their individual fields. This is what would give your family a good standing. And you as a mother, you would even enjoy more if your daughter is doing well financially. You know that, oh, you're not just waiting on your in-law to do this for you or to do that for you. No. So I am just saying basically that mothers, let's stop pushing our young daughters into early marriage because you are looking for financial freedom. Of course, getting married early is very good, very, very good. Advantages are there. You're going to have your children early. I did. You're going to have your children early, but make sure your daughter has something she is doing at most at the age of 23 or 24. At least she's done with school. She should have a job or she should have a business that she's earning from before you put her to jump into marriage. That is just the point I'm trying to make. And please subscribe to this channel, share this video, and comment as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Keep supporting me. I love you all.